Vitaly, I don't know what to say. Brought this all the way from Thailand, but you know this is not a Thai lock. This apparently is from Denmark. Um, I'm not so sure. It is a disc detainer. There's what your key looks like. It looks like probably 7, possibly 8 discs inside this little lock. Kind of unusual. It does work very nicely. Skeleton key, cannot open, guarantee of quality, as if you want to open that up. Double locking. And I don't know if you guys know where Jack is, but apparently it's located right here in the middle of Denmark, which is just to the northwest of Czechoslovakia. I didn't know those guys were back, man. Things are changing so fast in the world, I just can't keep track. Anyway, enough with a map. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Jack, and I will show you how to pick these things, hopefully. All right, guys, this thing's bound up. You got to rotate this key 180 degrees in order to unlock, and then 180 degrees back to get your lock. When you pulled it out, all the discs aren't lined up now, so it's going to be hard to get the pick in there. So what I'm going to do is just take a tensioner, stick it in there, and just turn everything as far to the right. In fact, I'm going to use a pick to do this. Rotate all the picks as far clockwise as I can get them. That way they're all lined up just perfectly, so I can slide my cheap Banggood $10 pick inside of there. So I'll get this lined up like that, slide it in, and then should pretty much fall to the rear by itself. All right, now what we're going to do, let me get this pick over this camera over here. I'm going to put tension on these 2 little screws that stick out there, and I'm going to search around and find a binding disc. And this is, remember, this is 8 discs. Just find them and then go counterclockwise until one of 2 things happens. You either get it, you feel it, you'll see it click into a gate, or not. That one, I didn't feel a gate. So I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to move to the next one. And I got nothing on that guy either, so let's put him back. If I can get on him. Okay, let's move to the next guy. Now you saw that fall into a gate. And when you put your pick on him, you can actually rotate him back and forth, and you can feel him inside of the gate. He flops back and forth a little bit. So just keep moving up the stack, doing exactly that. I think that's a gate. If you have no gate, push them all the way back. Now I found one disc in here. It's the second one down. Feels like he's got 2 gates. So pick one, and then remember if it's the first one or the second one, because you may have to come back to him later. I think that's the gate for him. All right, let's go back to those first 2 now. Yeah, that was number 7, and I backed him up and got a click that time. See, the first time we got nothing. All right, I'll take that. That was like 5. I got a good click on him. He was binding. And I think we're looking at number 2 here. Oh. Try that second gate, see what happens. Come on. And there we go. It was disc number 3 was the hard one. Anyway, a couple of these had more than 1 gate. Really unusual for these. But I believe this is probably a Chinese manufacturer, not a true Danish. Not from Denmark, guys, sorry. But it's surprising to find false gates on these cheap little locks. The other thing that's kind of strange is to find so many discs. Normally they have 4 or 5, maybe 6. This one has 8 discs. And such a small lock, very unusual. but kind of refreshing, to be honest with you. Anyway, there you go, guys. The jack, it is not from Denmark or Czechoslovakia. Anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Vitaly, thank you, sir, for the jack top security lock.